our main thing that we talking about, Missy cut off, is Missy Elliott and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
So looking at the picture, that looks like Sheryl Crow and Shaka Khan.
Mm-hmm. Shaka Khan. Every time somebody mentions her in the news, they say the Shaka. So that's a popular song.
So
with her
she's
name.
probably sick of that. Probably everybody's saying.
No, think about it. That's a very popular song with her name. How many entertainers have their names as a song?
A lot of rappers, they all put their name in their song.
It's not like Shaka Khan.
Right. The whole song, yeah, you're right. They say their name.
Because everybody like, Shaka Khan. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Shaka Khan, let me go.
So we got Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inducts Missy Elliott. No other female rapper should have come before Missy Elliott. First female hip hop artist. Because she is not only rap, she is a fashion producer. She is a producer. She's a director. She's a writer. Mm-hmm. She's everything.
That's probably why she was chosen. Because remember, I had mentioned Queen Latifah.
No,
and
not
gave
above
me
her.
Reason for
exactly.
Possibly why she wasn't. Because even when she gave out the award, Missy was like,
exactly,
bow to the Queen.
Oh, she was bowing to Queen Latifah.
Yes.
Queen Latifah's the Queen now.
Yes,
but the first hip hop female rap artist should have been, and it is, Missy Elliott.
I enjoyed her interview on Good Morning America with Robin Roberts. Mm-hmm. And she just talked to her. She was so down to earth, and you know, her ups and downs and her people she admired and stuff. And she mentioned her mom and her illness that she went through. She couldn't even hold a pen.
What is wrong with her? What's wrong with her?
It was some disease. I don't know. I can't even.
It's not lupus, is it?
No, it's not. Okay. It's not like that, but you've heard of it.
Oh.
If anybody,
if y'all know, put in the chat.
Put it in the chat. The illness
what is
that
Missy Elliott
Missy had.
What is the illness that? Maybe I could look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
But what's the what?
But I enjoyed her interview, and one of the things Robin Roberts said, people told me that you are down to earth, and Robin Roberts said, you really are. You're just down to earth, and you're fun to be around.
She seems just genuine, and she stays out of mess.
Yeah,
you don't never hear of Missy Elliott in mess. It's like she I ain't got time for all of that.
And when you look at her videos, she's very creative. Does the concepts that she come up with? I know they was doing a tribute to "I Can't Stand the Rain" and that big old balloon garbage bag.
Yeah.
And there was one video where she has the bees on her face and
Graves' disease.
That's it.
Graves' disease.
Wow, that's serious.
Autoimmune disorder affects the thyroid gland, leading to an overproduction of hormones and causing a range of physical and emotional symptoms.
Yep. So she looks very well. They have her on the front of Essence, and she's so glamorized in the shots that you look at. Pictures I've never seen, poses I've never seen her actually take. Glamour shots.
Yeah,
you know, Missy was like, like the tomboyish kind of person.
Right.
So to see her in glamour shots, she's enjoying her new, health journey.
Yeah.
So, but I enjoy her music, and she was as well.
Emerald says, "Hey, ladies," and she says Graves' disease. So
Graves'
she saw
disease.
it. She saw it before I even looked it up.
Wow, I've heard of it, but I didn't.
Well, it says Elliott became the first female rapper inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Celebrated the honor with performance of her hits. Now we know somebody personally who's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I just want to throw that out there. Our uncle.
While I was watching this,
the National Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He's also in the local Alabama Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I was watching the Missy Elliott. I wanted to try to get a glimpse of it because you're trying to see it where it's streaming. Mm-hmm. And I saw somebody was videotaping it, and she did a medley of stuff.
Right.
And I said, let me go back and look at my uncle
when he
was inducted in there and listen to his speech. I said, Kim, you know how long his speech was? 7 minutes and 54 seconds.
And the funny thing about it, that's him in real life.
Yeah. When we would sit at the table, I never will forget. When I was on backstage,
he would always
Wilson
tell stories.
Pickett was coming
in. He tells stories like how we tell stories about regular people. I never will forget. I was sitting there. Aretha Franklin came in with a sandwich. What? Aretha Franklin came in with a sandwich. He told stories.
Went like this.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
our people coming in with a sandwich to some guy that lived down the street or something.
And my dad, I never would forget.
When
we were in, we was coming off the plane in Europe somewhere.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the people came and tore my clothes off. My dad was like, it was tearing my uncle's shirts off.
I'm glad that Dad has gone on.
Yes,
rest in peace. He he went Wednesday, last week. Mm-hmm. But we're glad we got some stories.
Oh God, stories that we never heard of. There was one story. My dad was his road manager, and my uncle had just sang. And back in the day, you got to fight for your money.
You had to fight for your money. That's why Aretha Franklin kept her purse.
Shoot 'em up, bang bang.
People didn't want to pay you.
Yeah. He just performed a concert,
and they'll pull a gun on you. You ask them for your money.
What you say? My dad was like,
so he had a gun too. We said, give us our money.
That's what we're talking about.
Give us our money.
We're talking about Missy Elliott and them being inducted into the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I turned back and I saw my uncle was actually
our
inducted.
Uncle is Percy Sledge, the man who sung "When a Man Loves a Woman."
Yeah.
So my father would tell stories about that where they travel all over the world, and my uncle was so proud when he got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, 7-minute speech.
Yeah. So I know that when Missy got inducted, she was proud. And some people don't care about stuff like this. That's because that's not you. That's not your lane.
Right.
If let's say you was a person that sold, I don't know,
seamstress,
a seamstress
designer,
and there was a seamstress award given to you by other seamstresses all around the world. You would be proud if you got that.
Yeah. Or like the Academy when we were, what's the black lady who got the award for being the costume design.
Right.
Even though it's not an acting and writer.
Right.
She designed those costumes. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is a rock and roll called the top award.
It says here, Kate Bush, Missy Elliott, Sheryl Crow, who's another one that should be in there.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson. I thought he was already in there.
I did too.
Rage Against the Machine, the Spinners. I thought they would have been in there.
I thought they were in there too.
And the late George Michael were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Friday.
George Michael.
And I thought Shaka Khan was. Oh, here we go. The 30th annual ceremony took place at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, where performances that span genres and paired different generations of stars, including the opening act with Sheryl Crow, and Olivia Rodrigo, singing "If It Makes You Happy." If it makes you happy. Da 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 da.
You don't know the words. I do. When you don't know the words, you just go.
Do you know the words?
No, I don't.
Oh, there you go. I know if it makes you happy. And the parent of honoree Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. I don't want to do.
Feel for you.
I feel for you. Mm-hmm. I think I love you. Okay. All right. And of course, I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Whoa.
That's my girl.
So honorary Shaka Khan and Common, as well as with her. I like her too.
Yeah. She's got in there. Wait a minute. She was entertaining.
She was entertaining.
Oh, because I'm like, woo, she early to be in there, but she's
a future.
She's a future rock and roll hall of fame.
And Sia. And medley of Nelson's songs, On the Road Again. Just can't wait to get back on the road again. Some on the highway, so me and all my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again.
Okay.
All right. On the road again.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay.
90-year-old.
Dang.
90-year-old performer alongside Dave Matthews. Remember the Dave Matthews Band? Chris Stapleton and Sheryl Crow.
Wow.
Led Zeppelin. Stairway to Heaven. Ain't that Led Zeppelin?
You know mixed up.
You
Led
know
Zeppelin, Aerosmith.
You know the difference between
Alice Cooper. I remember
Led Zeppelin
that
and
song.
Aerosmith.
Kiss. What's Kiss song?
That's Aerosmith.
No, Aerosmith was a different group. Kiss was a different group. I don't remember their main songs, but I was listening to them.
Led Zeppelin is A Whole Lot of Love. A Whole Lot of Love.
We all know Mick Jagger, definitely.
A Whole Lot of Love. Okay. So we know Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
All right. We know all of these people. That's why they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
School, yeah.
Let's see. Led Zeppelin's Jimmy Page made a surprise appearance to perform Rumble in honor of inductee Link Ray. Okay. All right. The evening concluded with all-out performances from Elliott. Get your freak on. Brush your teeth.
I said they're going to change it to a Christian.
Get your freak on. With her induction, Elliott, who was inducted by Queen Latifah, who you calling a B? Okay. Became the first UNITY.
Now,
That's unity.
Let's take a moment.
Yeah.
Queen Latifah did a concert near us. Mm-hmm. We was ready for her rapping stuff.
Yeah, she sung old ballads.
She did her Broadway music and stuff. Yeah. I'm like, because most of the crowd there
she did that
kind of crowd.
No, because Common. We was wanting her to rap.
Well, it was a mixture, but underneath the pavilion was mostly that crowd.
Right, yeah.
Common is okay. They did okay.
Became the first female rapper to be part of the Hall of Fame, introduced by Queen Latifah.
Okay.
The 50th anniversary of hip hop. So that's what she said.
A good year.
This is deeper than me just being up here, she said. Yeah. While tearing up on the stage, you just feel like it's so far to reach when you're in the hip hop world. Yeah. Elliott also noted that this was the first concert of hers that her mother had attended.
I told you, yeah. She mentioned that in the
and she had wanted her to come to previous shows and hear her swear because her mom is a Christian, a devout
She didn't feel
Christian.
like the lyrics of her music. Her mom would be comfortable listening.
So for her mom, that's the first time her mother seen her.
Mm-hmm. She sees her on TV,
right?
Show, but physically there,
yeah.
Because she's right. Because when you're physically in a concert, you really do the raw of your song. Yeah, your song is like out there. Yeah, and her mom would be like this probably.
Yeah. It says the ceremony and the selection of inductees placed a strong emphasis on mixing genres and bringing more people under the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame banner. And that's the other thing, too. People always say, well, how are all these people rock and roll? Because they don't understand that that's just the name of it. Mm-hmm. It's all genres. And and Black people, we created rock and roll anyway.
Hall of Fame.
We created rock and roll, which came from gospel.
Yeah.
So all of it is the same. It all came from the same thing. This also comes in the wake of the derogatory comments. You remember we did a story on that made by Jan Wiener, the co-founder of the Rolling Stone magazine and a member of the Rock and Roll Board, who said women and Black artists were not articulate enough to be included in his newly published book. Remember, we did a story on him.
We sure did.
During the ceremony, Bernie Taupin, Elton John's longtime lyricist, who was receiving was Elton John.
You know what?
You know a whole bunch of Elton John.
Philadelphia freedom.
I love you. Yes, I do. Philadelphia freedom. Don't you know I love you? Yes, I do. Philadelphia freedom. Don't you know I love you? All right, Elton
That's
John.
My boy. That's my boy. I like Elton John. Go ahead.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. Is that him?
Benny and the Jets.
Is that dun, 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 dun?
Benny and the Jets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. All right.
Okay.
Who was his longtime lyricist who was receiving an award for musical excellence directly addressed these comments, while adding that the diversity of genre helps strengthen the industry.
Thank you. It's diversity. Music, all styles and types.
Yep.
We don't even have justice in music.
Outkast Big Boy introduced a segment for Kate Bush, who was not in attendance, before St. Vincent sang Running Up That Hill, calling himself the biggest Kate Bush fan. The rapper said while their music may seem different on the surface, he said he enjoys the way her songs challenge him as a listener. And we already know Big Boy and Outkast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do Outkast. All right. Because that's enough. People
sorry,
already
Miss
mad.
Jackson.
No, that's so. Well, I guess that is. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. Okay. All right. So that's it. They just went on, talked about Willie Nelson. And he probably didn't even know he was there. He 90. He probably was high.
He's still getting it while he alive.
Man,
I'm surprised.
I can't believe that. Rage Against the Machine noted that he was the only band member in attendance, Tom Morello, due to their differing perspectives on being included into the rock and roll. That's stupid. The word is changed by average, everyday, ordinary people. So they all didn't agree. I guess they should be in there.
Oh, who are they?
Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah. Do I know that song?
Is they? Yeah, they.
Rage Against the
Machine. I don't know if you know it, but they famous. Rage.
They not like the Doobie Brothers.
Lenore, that's going too far.
I'm just like, who is Rage Against the Machine?
What song?
What year was this?
What song would you know? I don't know.
Maybe that's why they shouldn't have gotten in there. I don't even know them.
They're known though, but
that's not right. What's the criteria now? Are they watering down the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and how you get in and how you get a Hollywood star now?
Well, it depends. In addition to, some people don't know who our uncle is. See, he's in there.
Yeah.
So, in addition to Toppin and Khan, Al Cooper, who honored with awards for musical excellence, while DJ Kool Herc, that's right, I forgot he got in there, and Ray were honored for musical influence.
Okay.
DJ Herc, he's famous. The late Soul Train creator Don Cornelius was named the recipient of the Ahmet Ertegun Award. I'm surprised he just not got some. Don Cornelius? And despite their long careers and top hits, there was still an element of disbelief at their induction among many of the honorees. So there you go.
It's always going to be discrepancy, but I don't like if they're changing criteria and watering it down. I don't like when they change the rules, when they kind of blend it. Like even with the Academy Awards, when they gave all of how many of us black that year won, and even a hip hop group like the what's the music, the movie that they won? What's its name in there? I can't think of it right now. But when they started when they give you awards for what's the word where it's just pat you on the back? You okay now? You got an award, whatever that word is. But yeah, I don't like if they're keeping the criteria the same to get in this Hall of Fame.
Let me make sure we still on, because this thing. All right. Hopefully we still on.
Because that group you said, I don't even know.
Hopefully we still on, because this thing.
Well, it's Emerald.
Like it's frozen. If y'all can still see us and hear us, let us know. This system is like ridiculous. We got to see this error coming up. So we got to just go, whatever. All right, we'll move on. I don't know why this system is coming up with an error, so.
The error meaning it's not recording?
I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. But let's hope it keeps going. Let us know if y'all can hear us, whoever's in the room. Well, today, like I said, is an election day.